baby. You are just right.
Hello people, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, the what? K-pop cougar, Rao. And I am here for my third episode of Bias Wrecked. If you have not seen the first two, it was about these boys up here. BTS was my first episode. The second episode was about Big Bang. They will be linked in the description box below. Please go watch those so you can see how I was wrecked by every last damn member of BTS, and how I think Top and G-Dragon are like tag team biasing me. I don't think that's a word, but whatever. Go check them out. So yeah, this is our third episode of Bias Wrecked. Well, I will be going over the men of Got7. Now, this was a true bias jacking. I was not expecting it. I don't know what happened. I still don't know how we got here, but that'll come later. So Got7, how did I learn about them? Y'all know the drill. Okay, so before y'all be questioning my true K-pop loyalness and the fact that I'm a K-pop fan, I really am. But again, I am a newbie. I have been a K-pop fan less than a year. So last year when I discovered K-pop and started listening to the music, it wasn't like I only focused on one group. I first heard of BTS, loved them, and then I just fell down this Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole, better known as K-pop, and I was getting music from everybody. I was like, oh them, oh they're cute, oh they're nice. And so I was just collecting all of this music from all of these different people. So how I discovered these people, so my Bias Wrecked addition list is just going in order of which members I actually learned, because it took me a while to get to some. I might have known about them and I might have been listening to their music, but took me a minute to learn some of these groups, which is why I haven't done EXO yet. Struggle bus, but we made it. So yeah, so the first video I ever saw, first song I ever heard from Got7 was Hard Carry. Yeah. Blonde Jackson. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus, for Blonde Jackson, because that was beautiful. And then he gave us that snippet of his abs and I was like, oh okay, oh he real fine. And then I started discovering some of their other music. That's when I found Just Right. That is the cutest little video. Shout out to them being very positive and letting you are fine just the way you damn are. Okay, so everybody remember that. No matter what you think about yourself, Got7 said you're just right. So if you got bad skin, if you're a little fluffy, that's all right, because Got7 said I'm fine just the way I am. So Got7, like I said, I found Just Right, and then I started finding some of their kind of more sexy, serious songs, because then I found Never Ever, and God Bless Again, Black Hair Yugyeom. Who and why was he walking down that hallway, and then Mark was walking down the hallway, and then why they always be trying to drown Jin Young? Like, have you not noticed that? It's been about 2-3 videos where Jin Young has been underwater, and I'm trying to figure out why they always be trying to drown him and why they gotta rescue Jin Young from the water. Like, he can't be on dry land? He couldn't have been in them random ass trees with JB? I'm just saying. Yeah. And then after there was Never Ever, I found If You Do, where that's where you got fine, angry JB kicking over shit and he was wet. Yeah. And then Bam Bam was on that car and he was breaking shit. And then again, back to Yugyeom. I don't know, something about a man when he looked angry, but he looked kind of sexy angry. That's what JB and Yugyeom that was going through. Because when Yugyeom was at that door about to break that bitch down, I was like, ooh, he looked like he will fuck somebody up, but he is real fine. So yeah, that was what happened. Started discovering some more of their videos, started looking at their funny moments. Now that is for real how I really learn a group. I binge watch their stuff on YouTube. So I'll look at music videos, I'll find funny moments compilations, I'll find sexy moments compilations. I should have learned from BTS that sexy moments that ruin your life. And then you be like questioning your loyalty to people, and then it just wavers and it'll just mess with your mind, and you be thinking about certain things. And stay away from the sexy moments. Just stay away. So yeah, I found, like I said, funny moments. I love to get to know like the different personalities in the group and see how they interact with each other outside of their music. That's probably like the best things I love about funny moments, or watching them when they've made appearances on different variety shows, is because you really get a sense of their personalities and how they really are. Because from music videos, you would think that JB is like this serious, cold person, but then you find out in real life that he's really a goofball. Another thing that is very helpful in this K-pop world is the unhelpful guides, or a guide to those. That is what is getting your girl through all of this. Because if it was not for them unhelpful guides to, or a guide to, or learn the members of, or whatever you call them, that I'd be like, you know, which one is he again? Because about 3 of y'all look the same. And you know, K-pop, they changed their hair too much. You know, you had, you know, blonde hair, and that's how I knew you. And then you had to come back, and now your hair is black, and I can't find you no more. We'll discuss that later on, of when that has plagued me, where I had a bias, and half the time now, since he done changed his hair, I can't find him no more, and I don't know which one he is. So my bias is like, where's Waldo right now for another group? But like I said, that's for another video. Back to Got7. So these are the type of videos that I love to look at, so that I get to know people. Because for some reason, for the longest, I kept mixing up Young J and JB. They don't look nothing alike. Maybe it's because they names slightly like J Bum, Young J. Maybe that was it. I don't know. They don't look nothing alike. But I used to mix them babies the fuck up all the time. But luckily, I learned all of them. Another way, if you'll notice, the groups that I learned pretty quickly were the ones who had 7 members or less. When you start going over 7, struggle bus. I'm the bus driver, like the Magic School Bus. Again, hence why I'm the K-pop cougar. I'm in my 30s. I don't retain information like I did when I was in my teens or in my 20s. It just doesn't come to me that way. So when you try to throw 13 members at me, who is he? Which one is he again? I might know about 5 of them out the group, and then the rest of them I'd be like, 17, I still don't know all of the babies' name. NCT, they gonna be a bias wrecked episode. But y'all gonna get the members that I know. 2018, I got y'all. I'ma learn them. I promise. And I'm gonna get some new groups. Anyway. So with Got7, how I'm going to do this is I'm going to do my honorable mentions like I did for Big Bang. Well, I'm going to start from the members who did the least amount of damage and working my way to this here bias jacking that occurred. So first honorable mention goes to Young J. Now, Young J has never bias wrecked me. I do think Young Jay is cute, but I don't find him sexy. Young Jay, when he sings, I be like, yes, come through, Young Jay. But as far as like, ooh, Young Jay, he ain't never did that for me. I'm not saying I'm open to it if he does, but Young Jay has never wrecked me at all. I do like that he kind of got them, thick thighs. Like, Young Jay can wear some pants now, but he's never wrecked me. And like I said, I love that like weird little laugh that he has, and then I love that he can sing. That's Young Jay and me. So the next member who caused the least amount of damage, and my honorable mention goes to number 2, is Jin Young. Now I know you like, why is Jin Young that low on the list? For the longest, Jin Young didn't do nothing for me. I thought Jin Young was cute. I think Jin Young can sing. I love that his savagery be coming through, and he be trying to kill Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as when he was like, don't call me Junior no more. My name is Jin Young. Call me by my damn name. Savagery. So I did like that about him. I think he has a very cute smile. But Jin Young, he didn't ever wreck me. Now, the first time I recently have noticed Jin Young was when that teenager video came out. He looked good in some pants too. Jin Young looked thick. Yeah. He got a little booty to him, little thigh to him. But son, don't tell me to call you a good boy. K-pop cougar, she'll attack. Row. You don't want the problems. Stay in your lane, Jin Young, and I promise I won't call you Junior. Honorable mention number 3 goes to Mark. Mark is cute to me. Mark is a little bit closer to my age. He's still way younger than me, but he's at least closer to my age where I don't feel like I'm robbing the cradle if I was to like look at him. He real tall. Shout out to being from Cali. But Mark, he don't really do nothing for me. He cute. He tall. Like I said, in that If You Do video, when he was walking down that hallway, I was like, ooh, Mark real fine. And then Never Ever, when he was up against that car with that turtleneck and that jacket on, serving that goblin realness, and he was looking real fine and real grown. I was like, ooh, Mark and the Funky Bunch. How you doing? But other than that, Mark, he don't do nothing for me. I think he cute. He got one of the funny laughs too. But that's it. That's Mark. So, 4th honorable mention goes to okay, yeah. 4th honorable mention is gonna go to Yu-Gi-Oh! That big ass Maknae. First of all, why is he that tall? And he been that tall for a while. Like, that damn big ass baby has been looming over them for a while. Another thing is, how you that tall, but your voice is that cute and soft? Like, his voice, like V, does not match what he looks like. I don't be expecting that voice to come out of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, it's so high and cute. But he's not little and cute. I didn't like yellow hair at Yu-Gi-Oh! That was not a good look for Yug. Yeah. Y'all should always let Yug have that black hair. Sweet Lord. How Yu-Gi-Oh! Wrecked you, girl, was again when I found some other stuff, and when I found that they're hit the stage. First of all, Yug, you be dancing your ass off, son. Second, Take Me Down by Chris Brown. What you know about that? Who you taking down, you? Who you taking down? Huh? You acting real grown out here with your mocking ass. But you, did you have to? Okay. And then when he hit that, whatever that move was, when he baptized himself and went backwards to the stage and really hit the stage, and I was like, oh shit, I see you. I see you. But yeah, you real fine. And then again, we come to the If You Do video when he was looking through that peephole, and when he was banging this shit out of that door. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yug. How old are you again? Ain't he in the 97 line with Cookie? Oh, that mean you 20. Not to be 21. Oh well, he's still fine. He real tall. He can dance, and you be randomly wrecking the fuck out of me sometimes. It comes out of nowhere too. I don't be searching for you, but you find me, and he manages to wreck me in at least one song or video. Yeah. The next honorable mention goes to who? The fearless leader known as J-Bum, aka JB. Now, again, when I first saw their videos, I thought JB was like this super serious, like laid back dude, but he be dancing his ass off as well. Cause again, in the If You Do video, and he was hitting that when he was hitting that, looking in the camera, and I was like, oh, he real fine. And then the Just Right video, when he was in that car and his hair was kind of styled back. Oh, JB real, in real life, real fine. Yeah, JB real fine. And again, I love that duality that is him, that you kind of get the more serious, kind of angsty JB in some videos, but then again you watch them on variety shows or different specials that they do, and you realize that, oh, he's a damn goofball. He's worse than some of the younger ones that be doing random faces in the camera while the rest of them are trying to talk. JB, what are you doing? Now, another look I didn't like on JB though, I don't know which era this was, but he had like this weird kind of, it wasn't even a bowl cut. It was this weird kind of lower cut, but then it had the straight across bangs, and JYP, why y'all do him like that? That wasn't a cute look for JB. How y'all gonna make him look unfine? Cause he real fine. Ooh. And can we get another video of him angry? I'm just saying. Now, on to the story of the bias jacking. So, how I first discovered Got7, or the first member that I discovered of Got7, was, of course, who? The thirst trap of the group, Jackson Wang. Yeah. Told you, blonde Jackson, and then he lift up his shirt in hard carry, and I saw them abs, and I was like, ooh. Who is him? Him real fine. Yeah. And then he got that deep, raspy voice when he rapped. Oh my god. And then, then I found their, like I said, their variety behind the scenes stuff. Found out he's hella hilarious. Hella hilarious. He extra. He gets on everybody's nerves. He just wants to be Rapmon, RM's friend real bad, and RM be ghosting the shit out of him apparently. I hope he still don't do that. But yeah. But, you know, Jackson loves to be everybody's friend. I love that Jackson is like a huge supporter of LGBTQ and he loves his fanboys and he does not discriminate against anybody like that. Then he came out with his own little solo stuff. Papillon. It was alright, but okay. Who authorized Jackson to be wet? Who authorized this? Who told him to be in the shower? Who did that? Huh? And then the pajamas with the open and the abs, and then them contacts at the end with the suit. But I got questions, Jackson. What's the deer? What does the deer mean? The deer be randomly in people's video. The deer was in his video. The deer was in the Doom Dada video. The deer is in the Shangri-La video. Like, are y'all all like commissioning the same deer? Like, is this some type of deer farm that we just like, we want that one? Or is this a plastic animatronic deer? Like, what's the deal with the deer, K-pop? Is there a secret message behind the deer? Because I need to know. Why does there randomly be deer in y'all video? Excuse my random rant about a woodland creature. So yeah, it was Jackson. We was cooling, we was vibing, and then a member showed up, and he didn't show up from the music videos. I had to go back and watch the videos, and then that's when it was concrete that it was a bias jacking. But he jacked me with his personality and how he is when they're on variety shows and talk shows. And I was jacked by, again, somebody young from the 97 line, and that is Bam Bam. How? I was not... I was looking at a funny compilation and I clicked on one that was him and just the extraness that is Bam Bam, and it got to be the one where they was on the after school with Eric Nam and the girl Jimin, and she made a comment about him not being big, and he hit that, how do you know I'm not big? And I was like, grasp my pearls. And that's when I knew I was truly a cougar, and I might be a perv, because that's how he jacked me from Jackson. You don't say no inappropriate shit like that, Bam Bam, and that's how you win somebody over. What does that say about me? That snatched me from him. And then I just love how extra he is, and then he done came a long way from them debut days where he looked like cute little Bam Bam. He had that kind of purpley pink hair, and he used to always be attached to Jackson, and then he got real damn fucking tall like Yu-Gi-Oh. He's super thin, real thin, and I don't normally like him thin, but Bam Bam. And so then I started going back and rewatching videos, and the two that he really for real got me, and I was like, damn, Bam Bam the bias. Never Ever, when he was that icy platinum blonde with them contacts, and he was sitting on the floor against that cube, and them lips, them luscious Bam Bam lips was popping, and then he had on that gas chamber mask thing at the end, and I was like, ooh, why he look like that? And then the If You Do video, and he was laid on that couch in that suit, and again them Bam Bam lips was popping, and he jumped up on that car and smashed the shit out that windshield and then looked through it. And now I have been jacked from the thirst trap Jackson Wang. I thought I was in love with a stripper, but the thirst trap was not enough to hold me, and now I belong to Bam Bam. And I don't know how I feel about that, because Bam Bam young as shit. But now whenever I see Got7, I have to find him. And then I look at Jackson. So Bam, you are the bias, but I might not be all that loyal, because I still take a look at that thirst trap, better known as Jackson. And sometimes JB. And sometimes you. But, you know, I don't see them snatching me from you, Bam. You did that all on your own, so kudos to you. But yeah, that's how I was bias jacked by Bam Bam. Dab dab. How do you know I'm not big? Oh! Don't say that to me. I'm gonna attack you. So that is all for this third edition of Bias Wrecked. Hope you found it funny. If so, please like below. Subscribe. I want friends. I want lots of them. So please do subscribe. And yeah, you should share the video. Thanks. Alright. Please come back for the 4th episode, where I will be going over the Concept Kings, the very tall men of VIXX VIX. Whew, the tribe of beautiful elves. I'll explain what I mean by that in another video. Just hear me out, I promise. It'll make sense once I explain it. But that'll be the next video. So tune in. See you next time. Peace. Again, Happy New Year. And K-Pop Cougar out.